Doha, welcome to Qatar, welcome to Global Champions League for the first round of the season of 2021. Here in this vibrant city on the Arabic Peninsula, we are ready to kick off Global Champions League, the first of 15 stages. The course is set, it is built by Uriano Fezzani, and here is the 3D animation. Held in Al Shaqab, built here in the Al Shaqub region just outside Doha, built by Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the Emir of Qatar. They're going to ride round one, and round one starts with the Prague Lions. They had the first draw with Jur Vrieling and Niels Bruinsel's. Jur on Fiumicino, Niels on Frenchy. Then Valkenswaard United with Peder and Marcus Eining, both on horses that are in excellent shape over the last few weeks. Jeanne Sadran and Jos Verlooy, a very young team here with the Monaco Aces. Jeanne on her Vanam. And then it is Eric Lamaze who has joined the Cascais Charms alongside René Lopez. Christian Kuguk and Philippe Weishaupt, they know each other in and out because they're teammates at Lutgerbeerbaum. They're also teammates on the Berlin Eagles. Max Kühner has got a new partnership in Christian Awan, who rides solid gold here in round one. Then there's Johnny Pauls with Maurice Tebel for Miami Celtics. A team that has completely been redesigned. Scandinavian Vikings with Swedish Evelina Tovek, Norwegian Geir Gulliksen. Ninth team to go is the Paris Panthers with Grégory Wathelet and Penelope Leprevot. Very strong team there as well. The home team, the Doha Falcons, Titouan Schumacher and Constant van Paasje. Then Eduardo Alvarez Aznar and Mark McCauley on Jasko van der Bisschop, and Rockefeller is back in business. Then it is Lorenzo De Luca, who is new on the team at London Knights, alongside Olivier Philippaerts. 13th team, Saint-Tropez Pirates with Olivier Robert and Peter de Vos as the star striker from the previous seasons. 15th team is Dennis Lynch with Scott Brash on New York Empire. And the 15th, Suus Kuiten and Barbles for the Hamburg Giants. Valkenswaard United with Peder Fredriksson and Marcus Eining. And Peter's horse, Hans WL, is in excellent form. Last 8 classes it jumped. It had 1 fault in the second phase. The horse is in great form. And on paper, this is one of the stronger pairings for round one. Hansson, Swedish bred by Hip Hop and Iowa. 29 seconds as he approached that line of the triple combination. Wow, great reaction over the center oxer from Hansson. Here's the difficult line. You don't really get a straight approach into it. You cut the corner and then it's there. But Hansson deals with it really well, a horse with a lot of overview. Round the river, round the pond here. A little bit hesitant to the Prague playoffs. But now Peter is on track for the first clear for Valkenswaard United. Disappointing 2019 season. They finished 11th, but they started off in style with a good clear from Peter and Hansson WL. Fredriksson hands over to Marcus Eining, who is on Star Gold by Staccato Gold. Bred by the Gestut Spree, well-known stud farm in Germany. And here's another horse with a great result. Last 9 classes, 7 clears. There's a lot of swing with a hind leg. Oh, little kick there, and a little buck in the line to the triple. Deals with it really well. Felt like a little riding 5 for Eining, where Vrieling had to hold for 5. And Eining is fast. Peter Fredriksson, 76.02. Eining just as fast for the double clear. And the first double clear of the season is one for Valkenswaard United with Peter Fredriksson and Marcus Eining. Berlin Eagles go next. teammates, not only on Berlin Eagles but also at the LB stables in Riesenbeck, Germany. Koekkoek rides a real talent. Checker. Checker is 11 by Comilfo and Come On. Frederik Troschke produced it, bred by Wolfgang Kipp. Lots of physical ability, lots of strength, very expressive with that hind leg. Look at that. But it isn't just show, it is show jumping, and he has to stay clear. Rides up in 7. Nobody who went out for 8s or anything. We've seen 7s into the triple combination. And the Eagles, after Limoncello, there is a new era for Koekkoek with horses like Mumbai and this Checker. And on the clear, he heads for home. And he's home on clear. Just under 70 seconds, 69.59. Job done. Christian Koekkoek and Checker. If they want to get ahead of Valkenswaard United with a total time of 132.41 seconds. That is lightning fast from both Eining and Peter Fredriksson. It feels like an impossible job for Philip Weishaupt and Kobe to try to overtake Valkenswaard United. Maybe it's safer to go for the double clear. Kobe, new Zangerzijde stallion Contagio Z. Oh, that was a lovely tight turn from Weishaupt into that line for the triple. And we've had some, oh, look at that. Kept him straight there with his right leg. 132.41. He's got 10 seconds, just over 10 seconds to get home. Don't think that's possible for Weishaupt and Kobe, but it is going to be fast. They're going to be in touch with United, but not as fast. Here comes the finish for Weishaupt on the double clear. It is 133.33 seconds, and it was a brilliant round from Weishaupt. Same pace all the way through, fastest round so far from any rider that we've seen. Shanghai Swans now. Shanghai Swans finishing 4th in the 2019 season. Max on Electric Blue and Christian Aalman, also a new signing on Solid Gold Z. First, Kuhner, the winner of the opening class, and this horse feels at home here in Doha. Lovely long-bodied horse, a little bit long into the double, I think, but a real quality horse, bred by the family Fitzmann in Germany. That's an 8th stride coming in. Now he has to reach over the Oxer. 8 strides now for Kuhner. And here again, a little bit of a wider turn, so his time doesn't feel fast. 74 seconds is the time allowed in this round to global champions. Deep and over and out on the clear. 71.32 seconds, as we said, one of the slower rounds from Max Kuhner, but the clear stands. Kuhner hands over to Aalman on Solid Gold, the former world champion of 7-year-old horses in Lanaken, where this stallion is also at stud. Very sporty stallion, very light to ride. And if Koekkoek made it difficult for Weishaupt to post a fast round or a fast team round, oh, that was deep, it's even more difficult for Aalman because Kuhner was slow. But this Solid Gold is a naturally fast horse. Travels easily over the ground. Has got the step and the walk of a thoroughbred. And doesn't waste any time in the air. Very efficient. Aalman, the move from the Vikings over to Shanghai Swans. It is second place because they come home on the double clear. Total time 68.10. Add the time. La Pomme and Olivier Philippins with Le Blue Diamond. 3 new members on the team, at least featuring here in this first round. De Luca and Telstar are new, as is Le Blue Diamond, but Lorenzo goes first on this Telstar de La Pomme. 3 competing at 150 and higher. Through the triple, and now into the last line. Here he comes. De Luca and Telstar. Oh, did something fall there at the end? It did. And here's another breeding stallion. And stal Philippaard is Le Blue Diamond van de Ruitershof with Olivier. Le Blue is extremely sharp, very efficient. Got a neat foreleg. And he jumps just a lot of clears. And that's what London Knights need. Teams on double clear after round 1. Oh! Knuckled on the top rail of the vertical. And now it's 8 and the gap increases. And there he comes home. It is 4 from him, I should say. And 8 in total. United, Eagles, Pirates, and then Shanghai Swans. Those are the 4 teams on clear, with United the leading team so far. And here we go with round 2. These are the standings after round 1. Valkenswaard United, Berlin Eagles, New York Empire, Saint-Tropez Pirates and Shanghai Swans. 5 teams sit on a score of 0. 2 clears from them in round 1. Then there's a whole group of teams on 4, including Cascais Charms, Madrid in Motion and the Doha Falcons. Everybody is ready. The moment we've all been waiting for, the 2021 season being kicked off here once more. We start with the Paris Panthers. A remarkable result for the Panthers, coming through on a score of 12. It was a clear from Wathelet, but it was 12 from Penelope Le Prévost. Both have changed horses. Same team, same horses for the Hamburg Giants. It says there Anna Kalnerova. It has to be Suze Kuiten with Alpha Jordan. Then London Knights with a new signing, Lorenzo De Luca and Olivier Philippaard on there as well. They've changed horses. Prague Lions sat there in between as well. And then we continue with the Scandinavian Vikings. It is Van Eckerman and Gulliksen. Then Aces sit in between with Jean Sadran and Jos Verlooy. Then Miami Celtics with André Oplatek. Over to the Doha Falcons with Titouan Schumacher and Constant van Paasje. They are teams on 4 faults. Also on 4 faults is Madrid in Motion with Eduardo Aznar and Mark Macaulay. Then Cascais Charms with 4 faults. They feature René Lopez and Eric Lamaze on Dieu Merci. Then on clear, Shanghai Swans with Christian Aalman and Max Kuhner. Saint-Tropez Pirates on clear with Philippaard, with the Vos rather, and Olivier Robert. New York Empire with Dennis Lynch and Scott Brash on clear. Eagles with Koekoek and Weishaupt, and Valkenswaard United with Peter Fredriksson and Marcus Enning. They rode the fastest clear in round 1, and they have got the pole position in round 2. And as you can see by the hair of Uyano Venzani, there's quite some wind here in Al Shakab. It is a table A against the clock, riding at 375 meters per minute with 13 obstacles, including the combinations. So Paris Panthers first to go, and they can only look up. They sit in last position. Works a little bit against her hand there. Wathelet had the tighter rollback, but she's coming home for the clear. And it is a clear in 75.18 from Penelope Le Prévost. So the teams that start now have got an 8-point margin. 8-point margin on the current leading team. That is Monaco Aces. First to go, Shanghai Swans. Double clear from them on day 1. They were the slowest of the double clears. Winners of the Super Cup in 2019 in Prague at the GC playoffs. Aalman on this impressive stallion, Dominator 2000Z. There's him on 9 strides into the combination. Kuhner's horse a little bit unsettled. On 7. Now, ooh, that is a strong rub. It's a knock actually on the back rail of Fancy Level, but it still stands, and it's just what Dominator might need to get Aalman home on clear. The time is fast as well. That is a brilliant ride from Christian Aalman, and good jumping as well from Dominator Z. And the time is very, very competitive. And Max Kuhner has got oodles of space and time, but he does need to produce the clear. Even with a fault, even with a rail, Shanghai Swans would remain in the lead. The time is not as fast as Alman's, but Alman gave Kuhner margin. And this is a clean sheet for Shanghai Swans, and a fast one as well. 1:45.22. The Swans soar to the lead. Wow, thumbs up. Absolutely. And could it be a back-to-back win? Here he is on Cristello. Cristello with a very strong clear in round one. This strong stallion by numero uno. Lynch over the Oxer. 8 for the Empire at this point. Shanghai Swans still comfortably leading. Can Lynch keep it together? Because there's a whole group of teams praying for an extra rail, so they might have a shot at the podium. In particular, Monaco Aces and Doha Falcons, who now sit in second and third. Lynch is home in time, 74.60. Scott Brash needs to ride a clear in around 75 seconds. Brash on Hello Jefferson by Cooper van der Heffink and Irko Mena. He's a fast mover over the ground and over the fences. That does help for the time. Deep to the upright. Little skip there in the double. Aiming for 1:49.37. He has got 10 seconds. He's going to make it. He is going to keep the team in contention for a podium. Here comes Scott Brash with a very fast round. Look at that, 70.23 seconds. What a great ride from Scott Brash. As Koekoek and Mumbai ride in. Christian Koekoek for the Berlin Eagles. Philip Weishaupt as second to go on Ashatir. Mumbai van de Moerhoeven, the breeding stallion by Diamant de Semilly and Nabab de Rêve. 7 strides into this double. Stretching out of it. Lots of power behind the saddle there in the loin of Mumbai. That's actually a fairly long line, 10 strides coming into this combination. But they have a fault and the team second at best now. And how about the time allowed? There's going to be a time fault as well. Yep, there's the time fault. 5 it is for Berlin Eagles. He was slow, we felt it, but I didn't think he was that slow. And an extra time fault. Assatir by Diamant de Semilly with Philippe Weishaupt. There's 5 teams on 8. It would be a 5-place drop if any rail would fall. But it's a safe round so far from Assatir with the German champion. She jumps very safe, doesn't she? Great round from Weishaupt. For him, the time is good. He doesn't have to worry about the time allowed. And that's a brilliant round from Philippe Weishaupt on Assatir. He keeps the team in second place himself. A very competitive run as well. But that time fault of Christian Koekoek is a real pity. Beautiful shapes there from the mare. This is the last team to go in the second round of the first stage of the season here in Doha, Qatar. Second round of Global Champions League. It is Valkenswaard United, the 2017 winners, the 2016 champions, and also a team that did struggle in 2019 and 18. Hansen, 13-year-old Swedish bred, a Swedish partnership here by Hip Hop and Iowa. Fredriksson is ready. Touch on the back rail of the first Oxer. Does Peter Fredriksson feel the pressure? 9 strides. So he left out strides wherever possible at this point. 5 into the combination. Oh, sharp jumping through that double. 7 strides again, the least possible number of strides. Tight rollback. It's a good round here from Peter Fredriksson, who's going to ride one of the fastest runs. And on the inside 7, it's a little bit long, but it stays up and he gets home in 70.42 seconds. Oh, that's a brilliant round from Peter Fredriksson. He has given Ening a 5-second cushion. Whoa, what a great ride from Peter Fredriksson. He never changed his pace. It was all about tight turns. It was all about leaving out strides, but every time, at every position, it had same tempo. Oh, what a magnificent round. 75 seconds is what Ening can have. He needs to finish just under 75 seconds. A clean sheet alone is not enough. It's about the time. Takes him once to the outside for the extra stride. Goes on 6 to the double. Gets a rub on the front rail. A kick from Stargold, who disagrees with that rub. Another rub. No kick at this point. Forward into global champions. On an angle over the white oxer. Drifts wide to global champions. And another kick. Is he losing time? There's Kuhner. Kuhner and Alman are leading. But they're being chased. Oh! You don't want that to happen in this line. Another rub. It's not a safe run. It's not perfect. Not what you expect from Ening. But it's still clear. And that's what you expect from Ening. Here he comes. Last fence. 1:45.22. The first win of the season is for Valkenswaard United. They win in Doha. What a great ride there from especially Peter Fredriksson, who really handed this victory to this man, to Ening, on a silver platter. And what a beautiful gift it is to the team manager, Judith Kulkel, who celebrates her birthday today. And this man, well, is he beaten? No. Second place is still a great effort, and especially if you're being beaten by Peter Fredriksson and Marcus Ening. And once again, for the 6th year running, Doha is won on an all clean sheet. And it is Valkenswaard United, after their win in 2017, that win the second time here in Doha. Here they come once more, the results of the first stage of the season, the first leg of Global Champions League. Win for Valkenswaard United, second Shanghai Swans, and third Berlin Eagles. 2 clean sheets and a 5. That's enough for the podium. And then a long list of teams on 8. And down below, London Knights and Saint-Tropez Pirates. Can you imagine? And we go down to the entry, because there's the winner's interview with Valkenswaard United.
Marcus, that was incredible teamwork. How does it feel to win the first GCL competition of the season?
It was an amazing start for us. Peter is an amazing rider. He gives me a lot of confidence. And after he finished, I know what I had to do. And I'm very happy that it worked out.
And did you expect more teams on a double clear?
The problem was the team with double clear was very fast. So we had also to be with a good time. And that was important for me.
And Peder, how important is it to pick up these ranking points so early in the season?
No, I really enjoyed it here. It's been a fantastic show, and we're so happy to get a good start from the season. And it's a fantastic teammate to ride with, Marcus, and I think both our horses jumped great.
And what's your plan for the Grand Prix?
Sorry.
What's your plan for the Grand Prix?
Well, we'll try to do the same. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it, but for sure we'll try to stand here again.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
And we let you with the victory gallop. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.